The brand new Projecta Pro Wave Inverters have been meticulously redesigned and constructed to deliver the next level of clean, reliable power. Their reimagined, sleek and stylish design houses a pure sine wave inverter that provides increased performance than modified sine wave units. And like every product boasting the Projecta name, these incredible inverters have been designed, engineered and tested in Australia to ensure high performance in the harshest conditions. Sitting between our accessible modified sine wave inverters and our premium IntelliWave range, the reliable and redesigned Pro Wave family can handle a variety of customer needs at a mid-level price point. Because when choosing an inverter, the needs of the customer are king. What's the intended application? How frequently will the inverter be used? And what's their budget? That's why Projecta offers 3 different inverter ranges, unlike many of our competitors. So regardless of application, frequency of use, or budget, there's a suitable inverter for every customer. So let's talk about what Pro Wave does to answer these questions. First, some Inverter 101. Any inverter will allow a surge of power to start an appliance. Generally, this is double the continuous rate of that inverter. A good way to recognize a good quality inverter is to look at how long that inverter will surge. An average inverter will surge for half a second, whereas most market-leading inverters will surge for a full 1 second. This is so they can start larger and more demanding appliances. And that's why we're proud to proclaim that every inverter in the Pro Wave range features an impressive 200% startup power for 1 second, which is more than enough to get most sensitive loads started. Some devices, such as those fitted with electric motors, may actually exceed their listed power requirements when starting up. For that reason, all Pro Wave inverters have been engineered to run at 120% power for 10 minutes. Bet you're asking, well that's great and all, but what does that actually mean? Most importantly, can it run my coffee machine? I hear ya. Let's take a closer look. The reliable PW500 is the ideal companion for taking creature comforts on the road. With 1000 watts of startup power for 1 second and 600 watts surge power for 10 minutes, it's ideal for phones, laptops and smaller power tools. The PW1100 is loaded with features found on larger models and is suitable for powering lightweight household appliances. 2200 watts startup power for 1 second and 1320 watts surge power for 10 minutes means small fridges, personal computers and even microwaves can be powered on the go. The PW1600 can easily handle multiple appliances at once. 3200 watts of startup power for 1 second and 1920 watts surge power for 10 minutes opens up the ability to handle larger fridges and that essential of all appliances, the coffee machine. The PW2100 comes in 12 volt and 24 volt options, so users with 24 volt input are covered too. This is where those luxuries like hairdryers, toasters and kettles can be handled with ease. And at the top end of the scale, the PW2700 with its 5400 watts startup power for 1 second and 3240 watts of surge power for 10 minutes will effortlessly power most appliances that you throw at it, including induction cookers, air compressors and even air conditioners. No matter the application or job at hand, Projecta has an inverter to suit. The Pro Wave inverters utilize pure sine wave technology. Now what does that mean? There are 2 different types of inverters, modified sine wave and pure sine wave. Pure sine wave more closely replicates the 240 volt mains power found at home. The process used to create this power is more complex and therefore more costly. But it means that pure sine wave inverters can be used for more sensitive electrical appliances than modified sine wave units. This ultra clean power means you can watch television without electrical noise and static, play video games uninterrupted on your favorite console, and even run fluorescent lights. Applications where a modified sine wave inverter might let you down. And finally, each of these inverters can easily have an external RCD added if the application requires. Included with each Pro Wave model is a stylish LCD remote, which provides information on battery voltage, power usage and faults, and even allows users to switch the inverter on and off remotely. This means the inverter can be mounted discreetly next to the main battery, completely out of sight, whilst this clever remote can be placed in a more easily accessed location in the vehicle. If customers are using their inverter frequently, this remote will make access much easier and heaps more convenient. And because most inverters, including ProWave, still draw between 1 to 2 amps when switched on, even without an appliance drawing power, it's important to have an easy way to switch it off. Every ProWave unit, except PW500, features 2 approved output sockets. This not only allows users to power 2 devices at once, but means the output sockets conform to Australian standards. Speaking of Australian standards, each unit in the ProWave range is also fully electrically isolated and equipotentially bonded. 2.1 amp USB-A and 21 watt USB-C ports on each unit allow users to charge most mobiles and portable devices while still powering their main appliances, keeping them connected whether at the job site or at the campsite. When compared with current competitor offerings, the massive number of features in the ProWave range come at a much more affordable mid-range price point. Scratch that, let's simplify it. Performance that competes with market leaders' mid-range price point, and an inverter that absolutely looks as good as it performs. Plus, wiring kits that are matched to each unit are included in every box. And with Projecta fuse kits to suit, installation is cheaper and easier. An automatic, temperature-controlled cooling fan protects the unit from unnecessary heat stress, prolonging the unit's life. And a 3-year comprehensive warranty on every unit backs up every customer purchase. This warranty is full refund or replacement. A reliable inverter for pretty much every customer application. Power output and features that rival some of the more expensive units on the market without that whack to the wallet. And we reckon it's one of the best looking power management products ever created. Experience the evolution of clean power with Projecta ProWave Pure Sine Inverters.